सबसे पहले तो प्रोमोज लोगों को बहुत ही पसंद आए हैं। अपने किरदार के बारे में थोड़ा कुछ ब्रीफ कर दीजिए हमारी ऑडियंस को कि मतलब किस तरह का किरदार है आपका और या मैं आपका।
किरदार मेरा है एक बहुत ही सिंपल इंसान है, रोहन, और वो ब्लाइंड है, लेकिन ब्लाइंड होने के बावजूद बहुत ही इंडिपेंडेंट है, बहुत सेल्फ रिलायंट है। उसमें कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है जिसे देखकर आपको लगे कि दिस मैन इज़ हेल्पलेस और ही इज़ नीडी, और नॉट जस्ट माई कैरेक्टर बट ऑल्सो हर्स। और ये एक जिम्मेदारी थी आई थिंक हमारी, क्योंकि हमने जब रिसर्च किया तो वी फाउंड आउट दैट द ब्लाइंड इन द वर्ल्ड आर नॉट like how we imagine them to be. So this was a responsibility to project the truth of society, and with the truth comes progress and awareness and all of that. So this was very, very important for me to know that everybody in the film is bearing this responsibility.
Absolutely.
To portray the truth, क्योंकि आजकल हमारे जो misconceptions हैं ब्लाइंड के बारे में, हम सोचते हैं कि ब्लाइंड इज़ मोर लाइक यू नो भाई थोड़ा हेल्प टाइप्स, और फॉर दैट वी आर ओनली एट फॉल्ट, क्योंकि हमारी पिक्चरों में दिखाया गया है ऐसा कि ब्लाइंड मीन्स लाइक दिस. सो इट इज़ टाइम दैट आर यू नो द मिस्टेक इज़ रेक्टिफाइड बाय अस ओनली. So or I just want to say that for example, the blind in our world, actually we are the ones who are blind to the blind world, because in the blind world people are there are blind photographers, there are blind bodybuilders, there are blind cricket players, there are blind CEOs of companies, lawyers. I mean जो हम कर सकते हैं वो कर सकते हैं. So what I would like to re-emphasize on is that they are differently abled, but differently. So there should be no reason to overly sympathize and think of them as people who are needy, because they are not. They are so independent. That is why we made our characters just like us.
Absolutely.
तो उसमें एक डर था, क्योंकि एज एक्टर्स व्हेन वी डू फिल्म्स जिसमें द एनवायरनमेंट बिल्ड्स अ सिंपैथी फॉर द कैरेक्टर, तो एक्टर्स फील वेरी सेफ के ये ऑथर बैक्ड है. तो यू नो द एनवायरनमेंट एंड स्क्रीन प्ले एंड द पीपल इन द फिल्म विल मेक अस लुक मोर स्पेशल. इसमें वो नहीं है, विच इज़ वाई इट इज़ न्यू, विच इज़ वाई इट इज़ समथिंग दैट वी आर प्राउड ऑफ, दैट वी टुक दैट रिस्क एज एक्टर्स एंड एज अ फिल्म. So uske apart from that, we have enjoyed the journey of the film. We have learned a lot of things. We have connected with some beautiful people in this film.
Totally.
Working with Yami has been, I think, one of the most enriching experiences of my life. वो ना सिर्फ एक बेहतरीन एक्टर हैं, but also as a human being. She has the abandon, innocence and the courage to be vulnerable. For an actor it is so important to have the courage to be vulnerable, क्योंकि only when you are vulnerable can you express your emotions जो अंदर है. Ego आता है उसमें, तो you get scared of showing your true self, because what if they think I'm weak or I'm less. So working with Yami has been beautiful, because she also agrees with the kind of thoughts I had for the characters, and she's just taken it further. I mean, so really honored that I had this opportunity to work with an actor like her. I think she's going to go a long way, and after maybe 3-4 years, I will be saying, I worked with her.
Oh, that is too much. You all that is too much.
एक पिक्चर थी मैंने की थी उसके साथ.
That is Hrithik for you.
Rohan and Supriya are so vulnerable with each other and so respectful for each other, and I think that has somewhere seeped into our equation on the set as well. So there, while working, we were connecting beautifully, but we were, I think, mostly taking from the characters, and interacting like them, you know. So it was really very nice.
Hrithik, with every movie you take up some new challenges, and this time also you have taken up a challenge. Like, how difficult was it to behave when you can see everything, but to act someone who can't see? And Yami, for you also, like you went some through workshops or preparations. How much time did that take?
It's difficult, yes, but that's why it's fun. No? I like doing things which are tough because I know what the fulfillment is after you achieve something that you thought was tough. When you do something easy, then the fruits of that is, it's done. So I get bored with that. So I rather do something that is, you know, tough. So what was the second part of the question? The blind.
The blind.
It was difficult, yeah, because I think from all the films that I have done, this was the most difficult skill to prep for, because the eyes are a very small muscle and it's a involuntary muscle. So even your eyelids you can control, but there are times when if there's something passing in front of your face, you know, you'll flinch. And sometimes in the action sequences, I had to keep my eyes open while something passes really quickly in front of my eyes. So that was tough, but we managed well. But apart from that, I don't think an actor's prep should be praised too much. You see the results. If the results are good, you praise that. Actors' prep should be a common thing. People should work hard. They should learn that, you know, all the being cool and stuff should come after all the hard work is done. So don't start off if, you know, this is, I think, a message that is good for aspiring actors, that don't start off being cool, you know, I'm cool like that and stuff. Don't start off with that. Start off with the work. Yeah. Be a laborer first, and then you'll get your chance. You know, when the results are out, they all love it and stuff, then you'll be cool, man. It's like, that was easy for me, stuff.
Yami would like to know from you, Hrithik is a superb dancer, but to match up with his steps, and when
I was matching up to her.
No.
That's the truth.
Please ask
I am a good dancer. I am a good dancer.
You're an awesome dancer.
But in this song, I'm not saying it means a lot, but it's definitely the truth that there was a particular shot in this film, in Mon Amour, where I saw what she was doing, okay, and I liked that more. We were both doing the same step, but her style was more fun, because she has a natural flair, you know, because she's a very happy person. She radiates that joy. So even in her language, you know, she radiates another kind of joy. So she was using her head also. And I saw that and I said, I want to do it like this. So then I asked her to please come and just show me what you're doing once or twice. And I saw her, and then I copied what she was doing. And
after that, I just wanted to pack up and just leave with a lot of happiness that, wow, Hrithik has said something like this.
You know, it's really true what you said. I just want to add to that, is that the point of the rehearsals is not really to, you know, look your best, or get the step and the angle, all of that right. That's not the end goal. The end goal really is to do the steps so much that it becomes a part of your system, you know. You absorb it so much, and then you can do it your way.
Absolutely.
Then you just fly with it and do it how you want to do that step. So then you forget about the angles, and you forget about the correctness. You just enjoyed them. So that only comes if you've repeatedly done that a lot of times.
And especially the fact we had to also add that the visually impaired factor to it. So
we had to be perfect in the steps, and then forget about the steps and do whatever came to us.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes it special.
So what is the one thing that you would take back from the characters that you played and implemented in your life?
You know, I think, and probably this is somewhere true for the both of us, that yes, sometimes when you do films, you take back from the character. But I think a lot of the characters in this film actually have us in it. So I think what I can say that I take back is a kind of a benchmark. This film for me is a kind of a benchmark and I don't want to speak too soon, but at least with the experience that we've had, I think it's a benchmark in our heads that I will always hope, I will always maybe compare in my choices when I choose something, is it as invigorating as it was for Kaabil? When I read Kaabil's script, I felt like this. Am I feeling that now? The environment on the set, how do I recreate that kind of? So it's a kind of a benchmark that has become, at least in my head. So that is, I think, one of the things that I think we can implement. Actually.
Totally second that.
Yeah.
Hrithik, we had a word for
Yeah.
Hrithik, we
Did
had
you
a
put on weight up? Because we see in the magazine covers you are sleek. So what preparation did you go?
Yeah, well, it's easy to gain weight. The only thing I had to let go of is the attachment to the labels. Sometimes actors can get very attached to labels like sexiest, six-pack abs, and he's known for this and he's known for that. I don't have a problem in letting go of that. So for Kaabil, I knew that if I look as sharp as I did in Krish or Bang Bang, I would not be being truthful to this character. So I wanted him to look, sweet, and that's how I am. I mean, what Rohan is what I am actually. So it wasn't tough. It was just a decision that okay, for this film, I'm going to let go of that. People are going to say, "Kya hua tere ko? You've gained little weight, or you've lost weight, or you're not looking in shape and all. What happened to your arms?" वो सब होगा. I prepared myself in normal, in life when you meet some people, and I've been asked that. क्या हुआ तेरे को? You're not well? नहीं, I'm fine.
अच्छा, इसके फिल्म का म्यूजिक हिट होना कितना अच्छी बात है फिल्म के लिए, मतलब कितनी आधी जंग जीत ली ऐसा मानते हैं आप?
ऐसा होता तो था, बट आज की डेट में आई एम नॉट सो श्योर. आई एम जस्ट हैप्पी दैट जो भी प्रोमोज हैं या सॉन्ग्स हैं जो लोगों ने जो देखे हैं, द फीडबैक हैज़ बिन सो पॉजिटिव दैट वी आर रियली रियली relieved, happy, excited that the buzz is so positive. We're very happy about that. Sorry, whether it has a consequence or an effect on the box office, I'm not too sure. The promo, yes. I don't know about the songs. I don't know about the song because there are so many songs that have been released that have done 100 million views and the picture's not opened at all. So I don't know what's going on there. I think
You believe in box office numbers?
believe मतलब कोई it's not a ghost, it's there. कोई भूत थोड़ी है. Box office numbers. Do you believe? I don't believe it exists. It is there. Of course I believe in them. But I think what you're trying to ask is do I
matter.
go after the box office numbers? The thing is you can't go after it. You can only do good work. Box office number comes to you. So I have to just, do my work. That's all we can do.
This was one last question I just want to ask. We had a word with Rakesh sir and Sanjay sir, and he was telling like there was a point कि जब आपने 3 दिन continuously film का shoot cancel करवा दिया था because you were preparing, you have to imitate Bachchan Saab's voice. Would you like to share that experience? Like you were preparing yourself for the Bachchan Saab whole scene.
Yeah, there is a scene in the film where I have to take out Mr. Bachchan's voice. Of all the voices in the world, Bachchan's voice. Like how am I going to do that? So I thought पहले मैंने सोचा कि कोई नहीं है, eventually we will request Mr. Bachchan to come and dub those lines and I'll just act them out and he can dub them afterwards. But for the set I had to still rehearse, no? I had to give the shot. So for the shot I started to rehearse, his style and stuff. Dictaphone हाथ में और one whole day I practiced. उसके बाद when I played back, I heard my voice and was sounding not bad. Huh? I was like, but I thought this is just me. I should get some feedback. So the next day I practiced one more day and I got a lot of positive feedback. It looks like you can do this. So I took that leap of faith and on the set I did it myself. And when Sanjay heard that, he said, locked. I am not getting this dubbed at all. You are going to do this. You've already done this. So I again got to learn something more. That and वो research के time पे I read some material on dubbing artists and I realized that you can actually recreate anybody's voice in the world if you just get control of the muscles of your vocal cords. if you get the control of that, you can actually alter your pitch, tone, all of that to match somebody's voice. So that information helped me. It assured me that if I practice, maybe I can do it. So, and it happened. So, wow,
Hrithik,
relieved.
can you give us 5 reasons why the audience must go and watch Kaabil first day, first show?
But why did you say 5?
Give me 10, as many as
We'll give you
like.
1.
You give.
That's our heart. We've given our heart out to you.
Lovely.
I think
Yes,
there is
I
nothing
agree
more
with that.
than special than heart. And this film has been made with a lot of love and heart.
And
Of course.
I hope they have their own reasons to watch this
Yeah.
film. I don't think we need to give them one.
Not
I
at
hope they all have their own reason. And if we don't, then of course we can't force them. So please, if you.
Thank you guys.
All right.